Hello everyone, this is Powkiddy A30 Handheld game console. Now you can purchase one of these for less than 30 to 40 pounds and you can get in various different colors. This is a nice transparency red color. You can get in grey and you can get many other colors as well. Now this reminds me of one of my childhood handheld game console called the Game Boy Advance, and I think that's how they made this design, because it has exactly the same design to it. And it was a struggle playing the Advance. It was one of my first consoles, well, second console after Game Boy Color, and it didn't have no backlight, so at night time you can't really play the games unless you switch on the light. If you switch off the light, you're not seeing anything. And then I upgraded to Game Boy Micro, but that was one of my handheld game console that I remember, and it was one of my favorite. Played Pokemon Emerald, everything on that handheld game console. Now this is just a remake design of it with pretty much a lot of emulators built into it. I will show you them. Now it has the power switch there. You got a 3.5 millimeters headphone jack that goes in here. It recharges via a USB Type-C charging port. It has the volume control here. Okay, and the sound comes out here. At the top here, you got the reset button here, the return button. You got the memory card that has all the games there. You got the L1 and L2, the R1 and the R2 button. You got the navigation button, start, select. You got the rest of the A, B, X, Y buttons there, and the power button there. At the back here, there's nothing else really there, and it comes with a USB Type-C charging cable and a user manual here as well. Now the screen size, it's a 2.8-inch IPS display, and a full charge would give you about 4 hours of playtime, and it takes about 2 hours to give you a full charge. So let's show you. Okay, so this is the home page. The buttons, sometimes you have to press it a little bit harder, but it has a playlist. You got the favorites, you can add for favorites. You got retro game, you got game, file, settings. Let's go to settings first. Let's see what's there. So you got keys map there. You got languages. You can choose your languages that you want. So not many languages to choose from. And then you got the BGM volume. So that's the volume. Brightness, and put it to max. And you got refresh ROMs, factory reset, device info, hardware test. That's what the settings has. Now let me go to the retro game here. That's all the emulators here. So you got Neo Geo, you got FC, you got SFC, you got Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Mega Drive, you got SMS, PC Engine, you got PlayStation games as well, you got arcade game. Okay, so let's try out one of the PlayStation games. Okay, oh well, I guess there's only one game. Depending on how the games are downloaded, there's only one game to choose from on the PlayStation side of it. Let's go to Game Boy, because there are a lot of Game Boys to choose from. But I'm going to just choose any games. You got Pokemon and all the games, Yu-Gi-Oh, the games that people will be commenting about. It does have all that. I'm just going to try out a specific game, because it doesn't really have a search to really search for a specific game, and it can take me a while to find one. So I just want to check out one. So I'm going to just go to something like, for example, there's a lot of games to choose from. I'm going to look for like something like Tekken. Okay, so you got Tekken Advance. Let's see if that works. Okay, so it's loading. Some games can take a bit longer. Okay, so you can see Namco, and it's starting up. So Tekken Advance, and then you press start, and yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick practice. Okay, let's see. And Tekken is one of my favorite games. So yeah, you got a lot of characters to choose from. I'm going to choose Jin for now, and I'll choose another one. So I'm going to choose Huarang, and let's see how the game works. So you can see it covers the whole screen, and that's it. It starts. and to get used to the buttons, because I haven't really played this one. Usually it should work when you press certain buttons like this to grab. So it does grab, I think. So you've got to press some of these buttons to grab, you can see. So the buttons are slightly different. But you can see the game, it works perfectly. It covers the whole screen as well, these games. Some games doesn't cover the full screen. So, but the game works perfectly. That was just one of the games. So if you want to return, you just press that button at the top here, and then it will say save, or if you don't want to save, just press that, and it will take you straight back to the menu. Now, for example, let's go to Super Street Fighter, because that's another game I remember playing. Okay, so let's see how this one loads. Okay, so Capcom, and let's just go training for now. And yeah, so I'll just choose Ryu, and Zangief. Okay, let's see how the game works. Oh, these buttons, some buttons are not even working, so the configuration is slightly different. We usually just press the buttons, go punch and everything. This one doesn't do punches. I think it's more these buttons that does it. So grabbing. I just gotta get used to it, but I just want to show you, just showing the gameplay, that these work perfectly. There's so many games to choose from, so it's perfect for a gift, and it just reminds me of the Game Boy Advance. That's the reason why I got it, to just try it out. Plenty of games to choose from. There's about several thousand games to choose from. So thank you for watching my video. Please do give a like and subscribe.